Okay, I'm here at Befaco HQ with Manu from Befaco.
Hey there.
And Manu, thank you so much for allowing us inside.
My pleasure.
And please, tell me what you got going on. I think there's a lot of really exciting things going on here right now.
Okay, well, first, welcome, Alex. Welcome, everybody who is watching. And I'm going to give you a small tour on the Befaco HQ. Okay, so this is us. It's not the biggest place, but it's big enough. So here we are on our in and out buffer, let's say. So here we have our stock and some cases here and waiting to be shipped. This is where all the stock is going to be stored, and then it's going to be prepared for shipping, both for our customers from our shop or resellers. It's boxes here, boxes there, some stickers. I don't know. It's like a candy store, and then here you can pick up and
you can just run through and grab whatever you want and then run back out.
No, not you. Not you. Well, yeah. Okay, so but let's say that here that's the what we call the cooked area, no? It's where the food is served. It's ready to be served. Sorry. And starting here, it's our kitchen. Let's say it's where all the magic happens. So, for example, here we have this assembly area. This is where kits are done for our DIY line, where the cases that we just released. It's been a mess. A mess. I hope
there's a few right here ready to go out.
I hope that you really enjoy it because it's been a fucking mess. But interesting and really rewarding, to be honest. So here it's where we are doing the kits or assembling the cases. We have some parts. Around this place we have what we call the raw material. It's we have all the real candies, the knobs, the pots, the connectors, capacitors, resistors, all sorts of.
Just a few.
Just a few, 2 of them. Of each. So yeah, here is we have this spot for people just to walk around from time to time. We're not doing kits all the time. We are not doing cases all the time, but it's nice to have the area. And then here on this table here, it's our production line, let's say. So the person who is dealing with the orders and taking care that everything is going in and out are here, so they are close to the source. And then here we have a few spots for assembly line. We get here we have some. Well, normally we have PCBs or from panels, things that are coming from the factory. We have some some stuff. Done in factory, and then we assemble here. Some others, we just get the PCBs and assembly here.
Got it.
It changes. Yeah. So all here, it's where assembly is done, where repairs are done.
Nicely ventilated.
Huh?
Nicely ventilated, make sure.
Ventilated enough. I think that the ventilation could improve, especially during summertime. But it's all right. This is a kind of DIY solution we made. All the canalization is done back there. I mean, we like DIY.
It works.
It works. It works very well. Very well. So here we have more PCBs and front panels and things, and then these 4 tables is it's R&D and management and boarding bows stuff. Mm-hmm. It's where we are developing, designing, and replying emails non-stop, where some prototypes are here and there, secret stuff. Also, we have some communication here. And then we have the little corner where food and beers are waiting, and coffee.
The most important?
Yeah, and no, the most important. Then here's some coffee space. Why not?
Some perhaps recording gear?
Maybe. and this is the best part of the office. Definitely, it's our terrace, where we like to finish the afternoons, evenings, and some weekends. It's nice to have this view and to share a beer and a cigarette with with people like you.
There's definitely worse things to be looking at after a hard day of soldering and module design.
Yeah, definitely it is.
Yeah.
Definitely it is. So yeah, and luckily now it's not that hot. We are in the middle of the summer here in Spain, and it can be super hot. Well, you coming from California, you know what I'm talking about.
It's a different type of heat, man.
It is. But so yeah, so this is the Befaco cave. Maybe it's a little bit messy, but I guess that workspace which is 100% tidy, it's not a working space.
I like that. I think that if the messiness leads to the results that are happening, I think the messiness is just fine.
And that's it.
Awesome.
Yeah, maybe I can show you. I have here something that people are really looking forward and waiting for, and it's one of the projects that got more attention from Superbooth, which is the FX Boy. For someone that is seeing this and doesn't know what I'm talking about, it's a collaborative project we are doing. So we designed a module like this. It's an FX module with a couple of parameters and EQ, 4 bands EQ. The good thing is that we managed to lure 7 manufacturers in order to collaborate and to design one card each of them. So for example, this one, it's making sound machines.
Ooh.
That made this super funky thing.
Very good.
Yeah, we also have Instruo here. Instruo made, we have Instruo number 1.
Yeah.
We have Tesseract, we have feedback modules. Also we have Tesseract, we have Touel Skouarn and XOR and Befaco. So yeah, each of the manufacturers have put their soul on this, and you can feel the classical song. I don't know what can you expect from Touel Skouarn, but super aggressive fuses. No?
Did you have any input on what sort of effects they were designing, or did you say, here's the platform, go crazy?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Basically, but we knew that XOR was going to be doing something digital. And it was pretty natural. Everybody were doing something without forcing them to do anything. In fact, the project at the beginning, our initial idea was to do a multi-distortion and to have a selector and have a few flavors of distortion. But in the end, each of the manufacturers did one wave folder, we made a distortion, then there is a fuzz, there is a...
Was there a flanger or a phaser?
We have Instruo is a phaser. I don't have hands. Instruo is a phaser. It's a micro version of one of their latest modules, which is a phaser. So it's here, more or less. Wave folder. This is a bit crusher from Tesseract. This is a flanger.
Okay.
From
feedback.
Feedback. It's using all these retro chips and getting all this flavor of the 90s.
I'm interested to learn more about the actual signal path, like the what's happening within the cards, because that's definitely something I don't fully understand as far as how they're processing the audio. So I'm very curious to learn more about each card and how that process is actually working.
We could go deep into the explanations. We are going to be releasing the schematics.
Oh, wow.
So that's going to be available as usual. But something that I can tell you on the process of designing, we provided each manufacturer with a design toolkit. This design toolkit, it's going to be available also for people. It's going to be all the specification of the pins, what are each pin, input, output. There is a couple of VCAs into the module, which are going to be available, which are available from the card. You have op-amps, then you have the 2 potentiometers. So everything, it's mapped to the pins with the levels of already specified, and that's going to be available for anyone that is interested. Once I also have another little thing that might be interesting. Here. So we are also going to be bundling the modules with this, which is a strip board card, where people can buy. where people can do their own effects. So with the specifications we have and the pinout, then you can wire and do simple distortions or tremolos, or we are hoping to provide some examples.
Okay, yeah, some circuitry examples.
Yeah, the thing is that I already did one, but it was super complicated.
Okay.
So I already made a Teensy and audio codec thing, which is very DIY-able, but it's maybe a little bit too much. So yeah, so this
you might be surprised.
Yeah,
we'll see what people come up with.
Exactly. So yeah, this, as I said, this is getting into production now. Finally, it's been super challenging to manage to get everything.
There's a lot of moving parts.
Yeah, a lot.
You know, only 7 people, 7 companies. 8.
Yeah, but the nice thing is that this has been truly a project done from the heart. I mean, everybody was willing to participate because it's so crazy. You know, it's like what? A model? What? With Gameboy cards? What? So, I don't know, it started as a very crazy thing and saying, but should we do this? Why should we do that? But it's going to be doable. People are going to like it. How expensive it's going to be?
Can you live swap cards?
Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely.
I can't wait. I can't wait to see somebody live swap and then live pack.
There is something, there was a card that was going to be made by Koma Elektronik, which in the end they couldn't finish. They were busy, and we were also in conversations with Music Thing Modular and with Luke Magno Computer. But life is complicated.
And busy.
So, for example, for the live swapping thing, we should credit Chrissy from Koma. He suggested that we changed, I don't know if you can see, the size of the pads.
Okay.
So when you are plugging it in, so first you are getting the ground, then you are getting the power, and then you are getting the data. So that will allow the power not to go after the audio and have strange pop-ins, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, so it was a very wise advice from Chrissy. Thank you, Chrissy. It would have been amazing to have you doing a card, but hey, dude, we understand.
Contributions regardless.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And credit goes for the clever guy.
Wow. Well,
yeah.
You've just released your 7U case. FX Boy is upcoming.
Yeah.
You've expanded your 1U line with the Pony VCO.
Yes.
And there's some really exciting things happening here. I think that you're pushing things in both new directions, and you're taking what people consider foundational elements and taking those to the adjacent possible. So it's really wonderful to see Befaco's rich history, the open source history, the DIY history, and to see that you guys are still innovating. It's wonderful.
Yeah, thank you, man.
Hey, thank you so much, Manu, for the time.
Thank you for passing by, and hope you come back soon.
Hey, cheers.